Welcome to the new chapter 2, Spreadsheet, Functions and Charts. So here we are going to learn about Excel. So before that, we will see what are the formulas and functions used in Excel. So it is used to perform calculations or other actions on the data in the worksheet. And we have one expression. With the help of expression, we will calculate the formula. That expression can contain numbers, cell address, arithmetic operators and so on. Now we will see the parts of formula. The formula should contain constant, reference, operators and functions. Look at the example given here. So this is the first line of the example is an expression. So it consists of 555 is a constant, A2, B2, C2, C5 are the reference and sum is a function and C2 colon C5 is the range. So next we'll move on to the operators. It consists of 4 operators, arithmetic operator, comparison operator, text concatenation and reference operator. So the explanation of these operators are given in here. Okay, so for the text concatenation alone, you are using a symbol ampersand, that is AND symbol. And for the reference operator, you are using a colon. It will show the range of the operator. Okay, so next we'll move on to the precedence of the operator, that is which operator we can give reference to solve the expression. So here is a table given here. First colon, comma. Okay, so like that it will be there. So next we'll move on to the cell referencing. It identifies the location of the cell in the worksheet. Okay, so the location of the cell can be identified through the cell reference. It consists of 3 types: relative reference, absolute reference and mixed reference. So users, you can glance over it. Okay, so next we'll see the relative reference. Relative reference means it is based on the relative position of the cell. If the position of the cell that contains the formula changes, the reference is changed. So only the reference is changing. Just look at the table here. Here I typed simply a formula for the second row, but the relative reference of the other rows will also show the multiplication of price and the quantity. So you can zoom it and you can see the answer. So from this you can understand what is relative reference. Absolute reference, it is same as the relative reference, but here you will use a dollar symbol. So this absolute reference will refer only to that particular cell. That is, if you are using C2 and D2, only for that cell alone it will do a calculation. For other cell and all, it will not refer. So that is what we call it as a absolute reference. Okay, so here we are using a dollar symbol in between the ranges. Okay, so you can zoom and see the table given here. Look at the answer. For all the answer it is giving 80. It is not giving the relevant answer for the other rows. So that is absolute reference. Next we'll move on to the mixed reference. So it is a combination of relative reference and absolute reference. That is, a formula can contain a relative reference formula as well as absolute reference. Just look at the table here. Here I have given C2 into $D$2. It means the C2 column, that is the C column alone, it is relative, and D column is a absolute. So it will consider all the numbers which you have typed in the C column with only a D2 column alone. It means it is 40 into 2. It will print the answer. If you drag, you will get only the relative answers. Okay, so that is a mixed reference. Thank you for watching my